Hello, I hope you're well. Today I wanted to start the video with a quote by Italo Calvino, a beloved Italian writer. In English it goes something like, "Take life lightly, for lightness isn't superficiality, but it's gliding over things from above, not letting things weigh too heavily on your heart." Some say Calvino never said these exact words, but he expressed this sentiment. And it's something I've been thinking about a lot lately, because I've been feeling the opposite of what Calvino was suggesting. I've been feeling this heaviness weighing so heavily on me. And I've been feeling this heaviness personally, but also noticing it in the world around me. And on a personal level, those of you who have seen my previous videos will know that, there are circumstances like the situation with my mom and my brother that are objectively quite trying. And also the situation with my own health. I was actually in the hospital last month. It was a horrifying experience and an indictment on the Italian national healthcare system. And I'm still recovering, so always also feeling so fatigued is contributing for sure. But at the same time, I've been also thinking about how even in my darkest hours, when I was in the throes of my eating disorders, deep down, I always had this capacity to find moments of pure levity, pure joy, even just laughing out loud while watching a comedy show. And, I don't want to lose that. These past few months, and especially these past few weeks, I've been feeling, such heaviness. And I decided I need to react. And also, as I was mentioning, I've noticed this heaviness all around me. I started noticing it after COVID, but especially this past year with the tariffs and the higher cost of living and the ongoing wars. People are just more and more stressed, more and more worried, and more pessimistic about the future, and always complaining about everything. And our attitude obviously impacts the people around us. So I noticed that my feeling so down in the dumps was having an impact on my boyfriend. And of course, I'm noticing that if you're out and about and you hear people complaining a lot, and you hear people, always so pessimistic about what's to come, of course that's going to affect you. So I decided to make this video to share where I'm at, but also to extend an invitation. If you're noticing this heaviness in yourself or the people around you, an invitation to be mindful of that and to be proactive about finding everyday moments of pure joy, reminding yourself that life isn't all bad. For instance, what I've been doing is every day putting on some music and dancing for a little while. That immediately gives me a rush of endorphins and gets me out of the funk. The hard part is, doing that first step when I'm feeling so heavy, saying no, I'm going to put on some music and I'm going to dance, or I'm going to do something good for my brain, like a conversation class in Spanish or French, or I'm going to go, even if I'm tired, I'm going to go out for a walk, and I'm going to reach out to a friend and just call and laugh a bit together, or complain about things together, and then tell each other, okay, that's enough. Let's meet up and do something fun. But we need to be proactive about it, because otherwise it's so easy to just get started in this downward spiral. And so basically that's the main point of the video. Let's actually print out Italo Calvino's quote and put it somewhere where we can see it every day, and encourage each other to take life more lightly. That doesn't mean pretending the problems aren't there, pretending life can't be hard, very hard at times and challenging, but reminding ourselves that at any rate we're better served by taking everything with not taking things with an attitude of pessimism and resignation and anger. because when you're feeling lighter, everything, even the hard things, will be easier to deal with. And I was actually reminded of something my mom would often say when I was a kid. She would always say, life's wheel is always turning, or in other words, what goes up must come down. She was always waiting for the other shoe to drop, basically. And while there was some wisdom to it, it led her, for example, to always save a lot of money, or to always have a plan B or even a plan C in case things didn't work out. It also robbed her and me, as a consequence, of a lot of opportunities for joy. And also, she always had this attitude of kind of having to, punch life. Life is a bitch. You better punch her before she punches you back. But then when she punches harder. So, yeah, I think things may have worked out just as well, or perhaps better, had she had the ability to feel a bit more lightness inside of her. So yeah, that was a shame, and I need to pay attention to not fall into the same trap of thinking this heaviness is inescapable. So let me know what you think, and what are your recipes to combat the heaviness if you're feeling it. And if you're one of those few persons who always has a sunny disposition no matter what, please share your secrets. I'd love to know. That's it for today. I wish you a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you again in my next video. Take care. Bye bye. Ciao.